So would you like some extra cash in your pocket? How does an extra £1,000 sound? That's pretty good, doesn't it? What would you spend it on? What would you do with it? The options are endless. Oh, wow. Can you imagine? Yeah, I'm sure you can imagine something. So how are we going to make that happen? You already have a craft business. You already have a craft, a skill, a way to make money. So let's work out, what do you need to do to actually bring in an extra chunk of money? So there's a couple of things that you need to know about when you look at bringing in extra money to your business. First of all, are we talking about turnover or are we talking about profit? Profit is the most important one to you. Profit is the only money that is really going into your pocket. Turnover, as wonderful as it seems, is quite a vanity number. Because if you've got a product that you sell for £10 and you sell 100 of them, that's £1,000 turnover in your business, which is fantastic. But if each of those products is costing you £5 to get out and to distribute and get out into the world, then there's actually only a £500 profit. So you really do need to know that distinction. And it doesn't really matter which one you want to talk about right now, whether you're thinking, how can I bring in an extra £1,000 turnover, or whether you're thinking, how can I bring in an extra £1,000 profit? It doesn't matter as long as you know and understand that distinction. Obviously, though, profit is the nicer one. The other thing that you need to be aware of is that today we are only looking at how you could make this money from your products. There's obviously another part to this. You need customers to sell you to. You need a customer base. You need an audience. That's a whole other part. We'll cover that another day. We're a little bit chicken and egg here. Which one comes first? It doesn't really matter which one comes first, but one has to. And today it's all about the products and the viability and what you have available to sell right now and how you could bring that cash in if you have the customers. And if you don't, we'll work on that next. Okay, so now we're actually going to get a little bit more serious. The products that you, or services that you already have available to buy, how many of those do you need to sell to bring in this £1,000? It's that simple. That's the question. Now, the catch here is, if the products that you think that would be best suited to this are in your head, this is getting you focused, that actually get them out of your head and make them available for people to buy. They can't buy from you if they aren't available. This is why I love this question. It actually gets you focused. It gets you thinking about, how am I going to put that money in my pocket? And that money is a really, really important part of running a business. So I'm going to ask you the question again. How many of the products or services that you already have available do you need to sell to bring in this amount of money that you need? It could be £500, it could be £1,000, but what do you need to sell? You need to get really, really clear here. Have you got a pound product that you're thinking, I'm going to sell 1,000 of that? Or have you got a £10 product? I'm going to sell 100 of those. Have you got a £100 product? I'm going to sell 10 of them. So you're starting to understand what you actually need to do to put this money in your pocket. Because ultimately, the only way you make your money is by making sales, whether it's products or services. That doesn't matter. Whatever it is that you sell, however many of those at the price that it is how you put the money in your pocket and how you can make this extra £1,000 as well. So go on, write that number down. Pick a product. What's it going to be? When you stop and answer this specific question and you look at the products and the services that you have available and how many you need to sell to put the amount of money that you want into your pocket, it really does open your eyes to your business. First of all, we've looked at, do you actually need to add more products and services, the ones that are in your mind? Do you need to make them available? That's one issue. And if it is, make that your number one priority, because you cannot make money from something that isn't available for people to buy. Number two, and this is the big one, is your product actually viable? Is your product and service range that you currently have viable? If you are currently selling £5 items and you need to sell hundreds of the blinking things to make the profit that you want to make, how long is that going to take you? Is that a fair reward for your time and a fair use of your time? Are you actually inspired to get on and make that happen? Because if you're not going to make your £1,000 or whatever profit is that you want to make. Instead, do you need to have different pricing structures? Do you need some products that are available that are out there that are £100 level? Because you only need to sell 10 of those to have £1,000 turnover in your business. So you need to start thinking like a business. How many of this do I need to sell and it will bring in this turnover and that will make me this profit? Am I happy with that? If you are, brilliant. Keep going and keep pushing forward with your business and get out there and sell the numbers that you need to bring in that money. Ultimately, that's what you need to be doing, focusing your time on building your audience so you've got an audience that you can sell to, an audience who know, likes and trusts you. That's ultimately what it comes down to, because you've got the products and services ready. If you haven't got the products and services ready, or if you're thinking, I don't want to be working that hard to earn that amount of money, I want to earn more, then tweak and change your business model. There are so many ways that you can make money from your craft. There isn't just make it and sell it. Oh my word, there's so many of them. I've got another video. I'll drop the details in the description below so you can go and check that out. You can make money from craft. You can make £1,000 from your craft, from your art, from your photography, whatever it is that you can do. And it doesn't have to be hard. But ultimately, if you're not charging enough, if you're underpricing yourself and undervaluing yourself, it will be hard. So take a good hard look at the products and the services that you have out there. Think about how many of those sales that you need to make, and are you happy with that return that you are getting? If you are, get out there and go for it. What are you waiting for? Go and find your ideal audience and tell them about this wonderful product and service that you have. And if it's not quite there yet, don't panic, don't give up, just stop and make those changes before you go any further forward and you get any deeper into this, because believe me, you can make this work. You can make this happen for you. Pop me a comment below and let me know, is your business viable? What do you need to sell to make your money? That's what this is about. This isn't about what I need to sell. It's about what you need to sell. And your business, it's a handcrafted business. It's completely different to mine. So I would love to know. Drop me a comment and let me know. If you've loved this video, hit the subscribe button and the bell to make sure you don't miss out on any future videos. Very soon, we're going to be discussing the other part of the chicken and egg conundrum, which is customers and audiences and building them up. And you don't want to miss that. Speak to you soon.